Yeah, okay. I was confused. I have Pierce level 5. Why was that Pierce level 5 door not opening? I guess that was user error. One button times 2. And probably don't stop and let them shoot. Yeah. You sure about that? You sure that's gonna go that way? Okay. Not going here, but that's not going your way. And I think I got all of the hits that were around here. It's all the ones that are in immediate, were in immediate. Alright, I just wanted to look around a little bit before I
Elevator's
activate
broken.
that. Oh,
Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
that's broken. Of course it's broken. Why would it be? Elevator's broken, of course it is. Ow. I do not like those guys. That shit hurts. That shit hurts. I really don't like those guys. Hey, I was hoping that was safe. I was hoping that wasn't gonna hurt. I don't have a lot of health, so if it hurts, that's bad. I mean, it's bad either way, but it's especially bad because I don't have much health. So glad I ran away from that. I missed and that hurt. Not taking any chances. Where's that prick? I know there was another one. Never mind, I got them all. Oh, that guy scared me. I think I'll just straight mark these guys, thanks. I'm not really in the mood for them. Out of here. heard that. I know I heard one of them shooting at me just now too. Not gonna show yourself? There you are. Uh-oh. Oh, that was rude. Locked door, no way through it. Alright. We really supposed to go. Yeah. I already know there's like a bunch of bits down there.
Oh. Not what I expected.
Activate the explosive. Let's figure out how to do that. Where are you? You die now. You die entirely. Nope. Stay down. Stay down when I put you down. Okay, I need to find that thing that was healing them, whatever that was. There was a thing that was healing them. Clean them out.
what I expected.
Hey, morning, Hey, no worries, man. I think it's perfectly fair to ask for some sort of compensation when you have to deal with bugs that are not your fault. Because you didn't do anything it's just their game is buggy because Rockstar doesn't give a shit about Red Dead Online, they only care about GTA Online. That's why it's broken and buggy. Bunch of shit, but it is what it is. I have to go right over by it to activate the damn thing too. No. No, I don't think so. I don't want to do that. Yeah, it says a lot about the current state of things. Hey, SQ. Oh, it's going. It's going. I died a couple times. More to stupidity than anything. And I gotta figure out how to activate this thing. I'm not sure what it wants me to do actually. There's something here that says this is what I activate. I think it might bug or something. I have no idea. Or I'm just not pressing something I was supposed to. Wasn't bugged. I'm dumb. Wasn't bugged. I am dumb. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say I'm not sure what exactly that was supposed to do, but apparently
Right where you
that.
led me. The HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs, then Dylan.
Alright. No thanks. I don't want it. Run past that one too. No point in trying to fight those things. Wait, where am I supposed to go here now? Back to Central Executive.
Collins, any word on survivors?
We've located numerous safe rooms with survivors inside. We're waiting on HRAs before we open them. Once we can safely bring them out, the survivors will be escorted here straight away.
Wonderful.
How's it going today, SQ?
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
Yeah,
We
detour.
will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it. She knows. 17 years I've waited.
Your brother.
Oh, that's good to hear.
He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codenamed P6. We brought him here after the Ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now? So you kidnapped him.
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties.
I think it's probably a good day if you don't have to go into the office.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away? Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are? I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out. Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan. I need to know. I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay? I could use a friend right now.
That sounds annoying. You had to meet with the boss specifically, huh?
Pope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month.
Okay. No. I'm glad that's a good attitude to have.
She wants us to crack
Yeah,
Darling's
I work like
logs.
really part-time at my job, and I'm just,
Who does she
you know,
think she is,
like
authorizing
where I'm
me to crack
sitting,
that breach?
I have a
She
job,
must think he's hiding
and
something.
it's
And I agree.
not a hard job to
HRA
do.
is a
My
low
client
level
is very
more
pleasant,
than he let on.
and I enjoy working with them, and so generally I have a good job. You know, so I have a job and I have a good job. I just wish I was a little closer to where I work so I could pick up some more hours, because I gotta drive like an hour and a half one way to go to work. So that part sucks. That's my biggest complaint. Is it's a long drive. Yeah, I work in healthcare. My job is to take the client out in the community and do activities. So I do things like taking the client out for coffee, or taking them to appointments, or taking them to go work out, or at the Y, or go swimming, or take them to the movies or something like that, or sometimes just take them out for lunch. It's basically get them out and about in the community, get them more active. That's kind of what my job is. It's a pretty decent job. And like I said, the client is fairly pleasant. Most days I enjoy working with them, and they're pretty flexible about when I can come out. So that's really nice. I figure out what I need to be doing. I don't care about that. Sure, we'll do that. Morning, Tifa. Hope you had a good sleep. Excuse banging on the keyboard all day sounds like that sounds like my kind of job, to be perfectly honest. I'd be fine if I could just sit at home and type on the keyboard all day. Or if I could just get paid to do this, but, you know, there's a better chance of me winning the lotto than me getting paid to do this. To the point where I don't need another job. Probably have a better chance of winning the lotto and becoming a millionaire and not having to work that way. Software engineering sounds really interesting. I did a little bit, I dabbled around with that stuff a little bit when I was trying to go to school, and it was interesting. It was pretty interesting to me. Oh, thanks, Tifa. You know I like hugs. Hugs for you too. Hey, it's Jin's birthday today. Happy birthday, Jin. Software engineering is the people I used to work with. People I used to double check their work when I worked at Activision, because I was a quality assurance tester. They would write the bugs and I would check them and make sure they're working as intended. Maintenance. Oh no, okay. Sorry, I had an issue. I forgot what I was doing. Yeah, I've been doing hardware pretty much since I was about 10 also, but software I only started getting into actually I think mid-teens to early adulthood. And I've just been exploring it on my own. I don't really have any official training or anything because classroom education doesn't really work for me. I can take classes, but I'm not gonna really get anything out of it. Which is unfortunate because I need classes to get the paper that says I know what I know. Right. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to figure out the easiest way to get to where I want to go. I might be slightly distracted. I think the control room might actually be the easiest route. Or the energy converters. I could controller. I'm probably gonna be the easiest. Yeah, I learn hands-on. I don't, and like I learn by practice, not really by classroom education. It doesn't really do anything for me. Like I'm basically, for most people I know, I'm their tech support. I'm their tech support. I'll give them advice on what kind of hardware is good and what such, and like I know how to I know how to take things apart and put them back together, and it still works when I'm done with it. And I have like some software skills, but not a lot. But I can improve that with practice. Like I can take a class and I will not learn crap, but because I'll get bored within like 5 minutes. But if I'm able to practice it, I'll learn, and I learn fast, and I will remember. And programming is actually pretty fun once you learn the language. At least for me, it was. That was my take. It was fun once I learned the language. Kind of fun to write a script and then watch it happen, and then see the results. What kind of game were you doing? My building PCs doesn't happen all that often because building a new PC is expensive. Yeah, I've built my own PC several times, but like I said, and it's fun for me, but building PCs is expensive. I've helped other people build a PC also. I need to figure out how to get rid of this red shit here. Was it more like a Diablo kind of thing, or more of a roguelike kind of thing? Okay, so kind of a roguelike kind of thing. That's cool. Oh yeah, that game is awesome. That game is really fun. I'd definitely be into something like that. I'm not always really big on roguelikes, but certain ones, if they appeal to me, I like them. The concept is fun. I'm gonna enjoy it regardless of the genre. But like, for example, horror is not really my thing. Like, not really my go-to genre that I enjoy playing. I do not normally go for horror games. But I really liked Chronos. And that is definitely a horror game. And I like Silent Hill F, but honestly to a lesser degree than as much as I liked Chronos. I liked Chronos significantly more. Yeah, it sounds like it's a roguelike dungeon crawler, which is fun and also very popular these days. I know I need to go over there. Matter of getting over there. I can't figure out how to get there. Okay, containment sector. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the containment sector and proceed with the mission. Proceed with the main quest. I do not care anymore. I can't figure it out. Can't figure it out, so I'm not gonna try. Can't figure out how to open this up so I can go over there. And I haven't had anything really telling me how to do that. Oh. I'll have it in a moment. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty cool game concept.
Fuck off! Piece of
Containment sector. Panopticon. Altered items. Maximum.
Well, that's definitely a start. That's farther than a lot of games get.
Dangerous.
Proof of concept. Proof of concept and
Containment
some basic
sector
animations.
Panopticon.
That's farther than a lot of games get.
Items we find and contain. It is a maximum security.
Especially if it's one person working on it.
For the most valuable treasures on Earth. It's a powder keg big enough to.
And one of my favorite games is one that one guy works on, RimWorld.
Angry gods.
That's a one-man team, and it's one of my favorite games.
And none of them. It's something more profound.
Oh, admittedly, I enjoy watching my roomie play it more than I actually play it myself.
Something worse.
But it's a fun game, and I like playing it.
Altered items. We've found many. They appear mundane, but nothing could be further from the truth.
You gotta start somewhere.
All powerful, dangerous.
Can't exactly invest a lot if you don't have any money, if you don't have much to work with.
They've been altered because we can't stop thinking about them. We put them on altars because they're used to being worshipped.
And there's a big difference between
This keeps them calm.
I'm trying to make a game
We contain
and
them, but they
publishers giving me money to make a game.
We study them to discover what makes them tick. If
Yeah.
this place were ever reached, it would be chaos of biblical proportions.
Actually, getting them to fire off correctly at the right time is something that even a lot of AAA games don't get right. Sometimes, at times. I've seen some of the animations are really strange, even in big AAA games. Sometimes they don't work properly. So yeah, that is the trick. Alrighty. Get rid of that. I need that. That. That was just nice. Not bad. I feel like that encounter could have been a lot more difficult than it was. Those exploding guys are very dangerous if they get close. They hurt lots.
Reminder. This week, any documents that suddenly appear pink, light red, or any shade in between must be incinerated immediately. Failure to do so will result in termination and possible bodily harm. Thank you for your attention.
Good question, Tifa.
God damn it!
Hey guys. With the shields and all. Can't upgrade that right now. Can't upgrade this. Can make that. Can upgrade this. Upgrade to enable higher tier mods. Nah. Alright, cool. Now I have every type of weapon. Alright, sure, whatever. Upgrade all that then. Cool. All that done. Alright. Basic gun. Machine gun, shotgun, and I'm assuming a sniper of some sort. And it can have that up. I guess I got new assets. Document. Gotcha. Payment. Where I'm. Okay. Oh, face. I like all the strangeness about this game, really. Like all the extra dimensional stuff and the weird stuff. I like that a lot. Shotgun. Yeah, other games have actually explored that. I can't remember offhand, but I think I played one relatively recently that was like that. Or like, oh yeah, Silent Hill F kind of explored that a little bit, where like you can't trust your perception of reality, whether it's real or not. What you think is real, is it really real? And with Silent Hill F had a little bit of that. I always find that kind of concept to be very interesting to explore in game format. Whoa. Oh, nope, nope. I don't want to touch that. I got a little too close to that and set it off, but fortunately I remembered what that was. Yeah, I don't think so, guys. You don't look like you're very nice thing, whatever you are. Yeah, that would be really hard to deal with. Okay. I was prepared in case they come back from the dead. I couldn't remember if those things come back or not. Oh, more of them. Okay, so there were lots of those guys. But they're relatively easy to kill. And don't get too close because they hurt a lot. Well, that's good to know. Don't get close because those fuckers hurl a lot. I'm getting close to them, they hurl a lot, but they're relatively easy to kill. Ow. Wasn't very nice of you. I think this is more of a cleanliness issue right here. Looks very messy. No, very dirty. The health issue. And everything trying to kill you all the time. Alright. A new asset, new mods, cool. Oh yes, good. I got an upgrade for this thing. I got a couple of weapon mods. Yeah, I think that's gonna keep the janitor busy for a long time for sure. Unless he's got some extra dimensional cleaning, a way of just cleaning it without having to work hard. Just making it clean itself up or whatever.
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Guess we go back here. That's not abnormal at all. Yeah, I know that ending was supposed to be it. Alright. That was the trick. The painting was upside down, so the room was upside down.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. If things as hard for him as they were for me. Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Okay, just wanted to look around for a quick minute before I talk to this guy.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jesse, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right, well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
I don't have time for
objects
this.
of Power and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden? Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there. Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston. The Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
Oh, okay. I don't know why you put a little marker there for me to look at that, because I can't do anything with it. I'm gonna, okay. Got him. Alright, well, whatever that was, something exploded up there. I don't know, I wasn't even up there, I didn't see what happened. Yep. Oh, that's not suspicious at all.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
Oh, hi. I see you.
Is anyone there?
I'll deal with that in a minute. I'm gonna get that first.
Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God! Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My ship replacement never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn. I can't. I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back. I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Assist the agent in the Papacon cell after Dylan has been found. Okay. So I need to do Brother's Keeper first. I dodge me throwing stuff at you, I'll just do that. You're not my problem anymore. Let's make my life a bit easier. Oh. Did not like that. I appreciate getting blown up. 10% every time you... Oh, that's nice. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, there was definitely a hit here last time. Yeah, he was... I'm thinking those Hiss I killed before stayed dead. Even though I actually died, so technically they should have not stayed dead. I don't know. It's a little bit confusing. Either way, I'm actually glad that they didn't come back. That makes things a little bit easier. I know I need to go in there.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Sure thing, let's go. Everything's fine. It's perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. Oh. Okay. Fucker. I heard him. I don't like those guys, those ones that float around and throw shit. I really have to do all that again. And you guys are back, that's nice. I just practice. Where the fuck did you go? Where the fuck did you go? Oh, there's some hits, but not the ones I was expecting to see. Okay. Like the same floating bomb guys I saw before. What was it? What is your strange dream about, Tifa? Didn't quite realize this is a boss encounter. I guess that would explain a lot.
That thing was Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does.
That does sound very like a weird one.
Okay, the TV.
You've had recurring dreams recently. That might mean something. Probably has something to do with what's on your mind. And I think that when you have weird dreams, it's your brain interpreting things in a very strange way. Like just going through your experiences you've had that day. But sometimes it gets it's interpreted in a very weird way. That's who that was?
Go again.
Well, sleeping is the time when your brain typically is processing what happened throughout the day while you were awake. Like when you're sleeping, your brain is kind of interpreting what happened while you were awake. So it processes everything. Okay. That seems useful. I see, it's limited time. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's good to do a little mental reprogramming, so to speak. And your brain is assimilating a lot of new information with you taking classes and all too.
Okay, dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
Yeah, it's good to learn how to deal with things, you know? Yep. That's an important skill to have. Really? 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 Alright. Hold on. Apparently I'm just gonna fall down here. Have to deal with these guys. Yeah, falling is always a good plan. If you saw me playing Darktide with Doranu and his brother, you know I'm good at falling. Yeah, that game is just major chaos. That's pretty much the gameplay loop. That's how that game goes at all times. Especially on higher difficulty levels, and we were pretty much playing on the highest difficulty level because Dorano's brother is very good at that game. That's a hole. I guess I saved myself, sort of. I'm not liking how limited this levitate thing is. Me, will ya? Alright. Anyway. Now those guys are out of the way. I need to clear out some of these. I guess I have too many. To tell you the truth though, I've been kind of ignoring the weapon mods overall. Yeah, the chaos is actually a lot of why Darktide is so much fun. It's generally controlled chaos. I don't know what that is. Or even what that's for. Oh well. Not gonna worry about that right now. Huh? Yeah, that's usually how these things work. I kind of assumed that that was a thing, but also I don't so much worry about that because I'm kind of fine with doing things the hard way sometimes. Like, I'm just like, oh, well, I know this is probably better, but I don't really give a shit. And sometimes I just get in that mindset. I'm just like, I know these things are probably better than the other things, but I don't want to mess with that, so I don't care. Yeah, certain mods are very good against certain types of enemies, like they have armor piercing and things like that. And what I'm trying to do actually right now is hopefully try to upgrade my weapons eventually so I can have more mods on any given weapon so I can combine mods so they're more so the weapons are more useful overall. A lot of times I'm just like, I know the nuances, but I just don't care right now. Don't care, kill stuff.
Fuck off!
Yep, like some people. Yeah, some people like to specialize and do specific things, like specific builds. Oh, I'm gonna do a sniper build. I'm gonna do a tank build. This and that. I like to do builds that are going to be useful for multiple different things.
Dylan. He's so close.
If I specialize too much into one thing, I'm not going to be very useful at anything else. And that's generally how I like to do. I like to be prepared in case of any scenario that might come up, especially when I don't know the game.
Can you hear me?
Or in this case, I don't really remember it much. I remember playing it and liking it, and that's about it. So yeah, so that's how that works. That's generally my approach.
Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way. We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
Knocked another mission out, apparently. I was trying to get up here and get that. I feel like what's going on with Dylan is not the hiss. I think that he is just kind of psycho on his own.
Alright, I won't take up too much of your time today, Dylan. Like I said, I want to talk about Jessie, your sister.
What about her?
I just want to get your perspective. What do you think of her? What kind of person is she? That sort of thing.
I adored my sister. When I was little, I mean. Back in Ordinary.
And you don't anymore?
When I first got here, sure. I'd always hoped she'd come too. Find me, to take me home. We went everywhere together. Why should this be any different? Casper said she could come too, to the Bureau. If she wanted to. But she never did.
Why do you think that is?
Because she didn't care about me. She always wanted to be out on her own, seeing the world. She always said so. I guess she got what she wanted.
Great. So, she wanted to see the world. Did she ever mention any place in particular?
Why?
We like to ask questions around here, you know that. Any particular cities, towns, landmarks, anything like that?
I don't remember.
What about family friends? Were you close with anyone living outside of Ordinary?
I'm done with this. Tell Casper I want pizza for lunch today.
Dylan, wait. We're not... End of session.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting an idea of his mindset just from that little exchange. I'm not doing that. I don't care. I don't care about the optional stuff right now. I really don't. Yeah, that was kind of ouchy. You probably don't want to do that. On that far. That kind of hurts a little. I don't mind. I want to go in there, but I can't. Yeah, I thought so. I can't. Because every time I get more clearance, there's a higher clearance level. Happens to have all the good shit. Oh, nope, nope. None of that. We're not going off, we're not going and jumping off the edge. None of that. Okay. Okay, I think the thing I actually want is actually on the next floor down. Fast travel point here. Alright. So. Look at abilities. Yes, please. Huh. Cool. Well, I might go points. Alright. Yeah, that levitation is useful. That's the thing about this game, when they give me a new skill, they generally also give me a reason to use it. Like, here, have this cool new skill that you're going to use immediately.
Resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the Hiss signal.
But so far, the most useful skill I've picked up is the ability to throw things. Chucking shit seems to be very useful. Alright, I'm gonna be right back a minute. I need to use the restroom. That's cool, thanks. I will definitely check that out after the stream.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late? How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the Hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded.
Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a
Alright, where comes first?
Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present. I want to see him. My brother. Or is he? Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
No worries, the skill work always comes first.
I need to go.
And
Jesse,
good luck with that, Val. Hopefully it's good for you. Hopefully you enjoy it. At least a little bit. At the very least, it might give you something to do. Yeah, I still need to talk to you. I don't know why you kicked me out of the conversation.
Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill? I didn't. Who is she? She is a colleague of mine. A researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research. Well, I don't like the sound of that. No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the Hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research? Of course. Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
I think it kind of has the makings, like it has the base for a good game. Like it could be much better than it is.
What's the plan for all that?
That's my take on it. I played it for a little
Bureau
while.
has used BlackRock almost exclusively for containment purposes. See, I say, branch out. Instead of boxes, helmets. Instead of blast shields, knives. Knives? Yes, knives. So many combat applications. Slicing, stabbing, gouging.
But pretty much the only MMOs I've been able to play consistently was World of Warcraft for about 14 years, and then Final Fantasy 14 I've been playing for about 8, and then also dabbling back in WoW because they got some new content that looks interesting.
This place is looking good. Arish is making real progress around here. Right? This place is a fortress. And with him taking care of operations here, I can spend more time analyzing the Hiss. I've been attempting to isolate and neutralize the Hiss resonance in blood samples, but no luck so far. So you can't reverse it?
I was a little late to the party to play EverQuest because I didn't have a decent PC back then.
See, if Hiss resonance can rewrite human genetics, then perhaps it's a question of rewriting the Hiss resonance. In theory, that could pave the way for custom human genetic alteration.
I wonder how often the phrase mad scientist is used around here.
I'm glad your face is feeling better. It's gonna be a little painful for a few days.
How is HRA production coming along?
You should be
better than expected.
you should be recovered from that.
We've already made enough to get people out of a couple safe rooms
before too long.
And they're here, alive, thanks to you. And we never would have lasted this long if you hadn't walked in those doors.
You deserve thanks too, of course.
We got this place up and running together, Emily. I should be going. Enjoy your data. Oh, I will.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall with her CIA spy shit, god.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
That is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the Formation.
The Formation? That sounds ominous. Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, It's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the Hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have blown back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
What's the deal with Blackrock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on Blackrock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science things.
I take it that's long-term side effects, Val?
He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
That sucks.
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples...
Yeah, I think I remember you mentioning that to me.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats find Blackrock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, you know, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. We're gonna get through this.
Use the token in the jukebox. That does not seem like a very well-advised course of action. I guess I'm gonna do it. Box is apparently in this area.
What can I do to help?
Maybe.
I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My own ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the Hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the Hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish.
And I won't let them stay Hiss.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy.
Yeah.
Hey, watch yourself out there.
Why haven't we dissected that freak mutation we locked up? We can learn so much from its physiology.
Go mess with things that will do something I don't know.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location's security and proximity to a high-traffic area will prevent misuse, while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
Not sure. Thanks. Glad you're enjoying it. I'm happy to have you here. Good to have you as part of it. Yeah, for sure. That's also something I enjoy about doing this. You talk to all kinds of people.
We can learn so much from its physiology.
He's a valuable resource, Alliance. And Pope forbade any physical harm.
Of course, if you disagree, you could always go tell her.
No, that's fine. Surely we can find a more constructive use of our time.
Honestly, it's really nice to share something I'm passionate about with a lot of different people. Alright, not playing nice with you anymore. Get your ass out of here. Ow. Well, I will definitely get them back for that. I actually had an objective to take those guys out, take some of those guys out. Those guys will respawn.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. Security order due to the incident in April. Case number...
Those guys do respawn, so I can actually go in there and fight them whenever I want, I guess. I don't know how much of a good thing that is, but it's a thing I can do. And I'm not playing nice with these guys no more. Fuck off. Yeah, you can just not do that. That would be great. Nope. You are not that old, Tifa. You're around one of these days, you're not that old. At all. I happen to know how old he is. Yeah, you're the same age as me, Val. I'm not far behind you there, Tifa. You're not that old yet. And you're right about that, you don't look that old. Now maybe if I like went clean shaven and bald so you don't see any of the gray, then I could pass for younger. I found something new. Yeah, see, I think Drana has talked about it before. There's a lot of young people in the working in technology with computers. A lot of young people in that field, not a lot of us old folks left.
look at it. 8 inches wide and
I already saw that.
storing a whopping
Alright.
80 kilobytes.
Yeah, well, nowadays a lot of companies are more interested in investing billions in AI than hiring competent humans. Especially when you have the experience to command a higher paycheck. Watch it with those weapons. I gotta watch it with the weapon mod so I don't run out of space. Other. But apparently I need to go mess with the jukebox, which means I need to remember where that thing was. Because I know I saw it, I just don't remember where it's at. I actually walked right by the damn thing at one point. I don't need to go there. T5 was creaking at age 20, man. I was creaking at age 20. I injured myself a lot when I was younger. Yeah, SQ, I think that's kind of where I'm at right now. Definitely feeling it. More my body feeling it though.
Restored HRA production.
They're already getting other survivors out of safe.
Marshall orders us to just sit on our asses and then he leaves? What's the deal?
Hey, Jono. Yeah, I grunt when I get up out of my chair. That's right, I couldn't open that before. Yeah, I hear that can make it a little bit more, make it a little more flexible and stuff like that, so it makes mobility a little bit better. I've heard that is actually legitimate. And that's awesome that you had those results from that. Oh, that's really awesome. That's a great result. That's really good. Especially as we get older, that gets harder, so that's good. That's good. That's really good. Okay. So I need to be in this area to interact with the jukebox, which is theoretically around here somewhere. I'm gonna pick things up because I did not get things when I came through here the first time. Apparently, I didn't get everything. Yeah. Yeah, Tifa, your body will always try to compensate for weaknesses. And it's not always healthy. I don't know, the older we get, the louder our bodies complain about us trying to do anything. In my case, my back's been bad pretty much since I was a teen, probably. I honestly don't remember when I didn't have a bad back. So it's been an entire thing. I've crashed my bicycle many times when I was much younger, and been in I think 5 car crashes. At least 4. I honestly don't remember. It's been quite a few. So yeah. That probably messed me up pretty good too. Yep, given what I've been through in life, I'm not surprised that my back does not that my back is very much not happy most of the time. My computer chair I use is pretty comfy, so I don't have too many lower back issues from the chair. But if I try to get up and do stuff, it's not the greatest. Yeah. Yeah, I think 4 car crashes, 3 of which involved another vehicle. Yeah.
We've lost employees before, but this is too much.
Yeah, I think like way back when doctors didn't really understand that even at a young age it's important to take care of yourself. Yeah, John, that's part of the reason I wish I could just get paid to stay at home and do this all day. But oh well, at least my job doesn't require me to do a lot of heavy physical labor. I mean, it did when I worked at Amazon. That job kind of sucked, but I made it work. Like I was saying earlier, though, as far as getting paid to do this, getting enough to make a living on, I'd have a better chance of, probably have a better chance of winning the lotto. And I don't even play lotto. So I just have fun sharing. So I just have fun sharing my games with everyone. Whoever wants to come by. Yeah, telling a kid to not to move, to restrict their movement, that doesn't work real well. Unless you force the matter. Kids are not gonna listen. Part of being a kid. I like this. I like streaming, and I like having all y'all here and talking to everybody, hanging out, sharing things I love, sharing something I really enjoy with everybody else. And my reason for doing this hasn't changed, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. It's also a good excuse to motivate me to actually finish games and not get distracted by the next shiny thing that comes along. Like with Chronos, actually, I don't know that I would have actually finished that if I wasn't streaming it. I'm actually just exploring around now because there are things here that I couldn't look at before. I'm coming back to that because it has an interacty thing and I want to talk to it. And then I realized that it's just a radio.
They're endangering us by bringing a hiss in.
That's up. That's out. Out of the area. That's not where I'm. Everybody. I was wandering around everywhere but here. There we go. Yeah, Duanu played Chronos for the first time last night. That was great. I had a ton of fun watching him do that. I'm just gonna go on a level 1, thank you very much. Yeah, I had a good time watching him do that, and I'm sure he'll be playing it again tonight. And I'll definitely be there for that. Now that I've beaten it, I'm going to enjoy watching someone else play it. Yeah, it starts off kind of slow, and then it gets really interesting. Oh yeah, especially when he encountered that first spiky guy. Just didn't clear the fort. I guess we'll go here first then. That sounds like fun. Sounds like a good time, Jonah. I'm enjoying watching Dranu suffer a little bit more. I'm enjoying watching him suffer through it now. Now that I already did. And like I try not to say anything. Like I know what's happening, and I know stuff, and I try so hard not to help too much because I want him to figure it out. Yeah, that's what that means. Oh, shit. That's what I get. That's what I get. Got careless. Got careless. Hey, Lonnie, how you doing? We're gonna go to a different one, I guess. Because reasons. Glad you made it, Lonnie. Ah! I fell. Burn the hiss infested stuff. Ah! Nope. Oh, burn. Oh, burn it. As in actually burn. Okay. No. No, you. Okay, now I need to find more of that shit. I know that's where it's going. Damn it. Didn't reset the timer either, that sucks. And then it wastes a lot of time. I like tea, but I prefer coffee. Yeah, it's nice to spend time with family, especially around the holidays. And really, it's nice to spend time with family anytime, but holidays is a good excuse to do so. What I mean by that, excuse, is it's nice when you can spend time with your family, if you know what I mean. Sometimes you got family you don't really want to spend time with. But also the other thing is that, you know, family is not always blood. That's my opinion anyway. Sometimes your family can be your streaming community, or your group of close friends, or whatever. That's your family if you choose it to be. Now that can be your family. Motherfucker. Hey, this is only a level 1 mission. This sucks. I don't think this is actually mandatory either. Which is good. Good that it's not mandatory. Come here. Ah. Pressing the wrong button all the time. Yep, my opinion is that family is the people you consider to be family. Not necessarily, but doesn't have to be. So it's good to spend time with family. Okay, I know there was one of those things around here. I know there was one of those things around here. Where is it? Where's the thing I need to cleanse? Get out. I'm actually really bad at trying to keep in touch with people, to be perfectly honest. I forget to message people on Discord, or I'll forget to send a text or whatever. I don't really like to talk on the phone, so I don't really call people that often. Even my actual family I don't really call that often because I don't like talking on the phone. It's actually hard for me it's actually a challenge for me to even talk to people here on stream because I don't really like talking. I prefer text. But that's just kind of how I am. As far as keeping in touch with people goes, I get distracted by literally everything. And a lot of times I don't really care for whatever reason. Yeah, that too. I worry that they're busy and then I won't want to deal with it. Oh, thank you, Tifa. I'm glad you enjoyed my voice. And certain family members I do keep in contact with regularly, like I make an effort. Like my mom. My mom and a couple other siblings. I like my extended family. I don't really care. I always like talking to you too, Lonnie. Always nice, always very pleasant. Always very pleasant to talk to you, be it here or in Dorani's chat. Ah, it was one of those Inviso bitches. Fuck her. I'm probably just gonna fail this. I'm probably gonna fail this, this challenge thing, and that's what this was. This was a challenge thing. In fact, I think I'm probably just gonna abandon that. I'm getting kind of annoyed with that. That's alright, Lonnie. I'm sure you'll think of something. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. I'll come back to that another time. Actually, for right now, I'm probably gonna end it for today. That's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Been a longer stream than usual. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring the bell if you haven't done that already. Feel free to check out my links down in the description below. I got Discord and stuff down there. Feel free to check it out if you want. Thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Hope y'all have a great one. Hope y'all had fun. And I will see y'all next time.